Oh, it keeps shifting. Oh, wait. There's hope. There's hope. Gamers, Bungie loves warlocks. That's right. Go ahead and delete your Titan and your Hunter. I'm just kidding. But by the way, do you see this buff to Nothing Manacles? This is crazy. I thought Controverse Hold was strong, but Nothing Manacles is a little bit stronger in my opinion, because you're able to just chuck these grenades and watch everything blow up. But be careful, because if you're standing near these scatter grenades, they'll actually kill you in one shot. It happened to me a few times. So what is so strong about the Nothing Manacles? Well, now you gain an additional scatter grenade charge. It enables tracking for scatter grenades projectiles. Scatter grenades final blows create additional scatter grenade projectiles. So it's pretty much like Chaos Accelerant. I just want to let you guys know, if you're running Chaos Accelerant, it does give you a third nade. So I did try and take this off. If you want to change your build up and maybe take this off and run Child of the Old Gods, you can, but getting that third nade does definitely help. Subclass setup is up to you. If you don't like what I'm using, you can run something different. You got the healing, the burst, the pocket singularity, and scatter grenade with feed the void and Chaos Accelerant. Fragments are up to you, but I do like the expulsion, so more explosions go boom boom. Persistence, so your devour lasts longer. I did run starvation because I was running Lawless Frontier, and I did see that there was some gaps sometimes of either they wouldn't get the kill, or sometimes your teammates are nuking all the enemies and they steal your kill. So being able to pick up an orb and grant devour definitely helps you to keep your nades up. But again, you could switch this out for something like vigilance. When you defeat a target when your shields are depleted, it grants you an overshield. That's nice to have in Endgame. And I'm running undermining because Controverse Holds did have weaken, and since this is only -10 now, you might as well get the weaken effect, so you just do more damage. Plus you can weaken before you throw your Nova. I know that I was running the instability, so when you defeat targets with your grenades, you get volatile rounds. That was really good too, but I ended up trying this kit better and I liked it. Now you're probably going to pair this with Choir of One, or you could try out the new Void pistol, the Combat Defender. I'm not really a believer in this yet just because it overheats a lot, but again, Choir is just nuts, destabilizing rounds. Enough said. I would definitely recommend running something in the kinetic slot that can make orbs so you can proc your Devour, something like Multi-Mac or other SMGs. And don't forget, you're gonna have kinetic synthesis on, so when you do sustained damage or you get that crit, it could drop ammo for your special weapon. Now again, if you're like, hey, I don't need special, I don't need to run this, I want to run the lightsaber, hey, more power to you. Run whatever you want, but again, this build is meant for farming the Lawless Frontier and doing other endgame, so you might fall short with not having a maxed out lightsaber right now. This is currently the artifact mods that I'm running. I'm still testing them out, so just, you know, don't copy this. It's kind of just up to you. Singularity Blade's nice, and then obviously we'll build into Void Infestation. There's a lot of good ones here. When you're using this build, obviously you want to spec into Ashes so you can chuck as many nades as you want and get that super fast harmonic siphon, because I'm using Void weapons. I did want to run 3 fire powers, but unfortunately I came up short because I put on undermining, so I needed to make sure that I was always at 200 grenade. What's funny is that I'm actually 1 point short, so when you go get a pair of Nothing Manacles, please make sure that you focus either Grenadier or Paragon or Gunner, preferably Grenadier or Paragon, because you want to get 30 grenade. 30 grenade, it could be the worst pair of gauntlets ever. It could have 30 grenade, health, and class, but you just want to make sure you have 30 grenades so you don't come up 1 point short. What I mean by that is, if I take this mod off, as you see, I'm at 199, so you want to make sure you're at 200 for sure. But if I had those stats, I would just go to 1 grenade, a smaller grenade mod here with triple firepower. That way I can make an orb every second. For some of you that don't know, when you run 2 firepower, you will make an orb every 5 seconds, and 1 is 10. Chest piece, nothing changes. It's just resist mods. And then going into your boots, I think better already is good, so you get a regenerate and stack it with Devour. Innervation, so you can get that grenade cooldown to get your grenade quicker. And then you got a scavenger mod on for your Choir or whatever weapon you're planning on running. Double bomber, just to get that grenade cooldown quicker, and powerful attraction to pick up the orbs when you pop your rift. Again, this is a pretty simple build to just go over. It's just chucking the nades. I did try and charge it with Chaos Accelerant to see if it did a difference. I tried it out in the testing range. I felt like you don't need that. That's what's nice about Nothing Manacles over Controverse Hold, because Controverse Hold, you're always like in that animation of charging up and you just get dumped on by a wyvern or something. With Nothing Manacles, as you see here, when I was in the Lawless Frontier, I'm just chucking nades. I feel like we're in a very strong meta of abilities, and I know that's what Bungie wants, but There's only a few weapons in the game that are worth shooting right now. I haven't even got to the Winter's Guile build on Warlock. I haven't even tried out Hunter Void. I haven't tried out Titan Void, but I wanted to get on this and just show you guys how strong this can be while you're grinding through the campaign, grinding the portal, grinding your Guardian rank. You know, I went and did an expert conquest because it was required for my Guardian rank, just steamrolled it. And when you're doing Lawless Frontier, those ads kind of hurt. You're getting hit with a lot of enemies all at once. And I feel like with Lawless Frontier, it's all about using, you know, renegade abilities, but also just cranking out chaining supers. Everyone's on ability builds. The weapons are coming up short in these activities. We're gonna roll some more gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoy this build. We'll put the dim link down below. We got more builds coming. I just wanted to get this out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Her forces glory in these fights. They build tides in battle, not only victory. Cut them short.
What an elegant piece of violence.
I see Zebul Roth's ritual provide something useful. Be quiet.
Useful.
There! You are there! The hive and the taken, and the ritual between them. The hilt of the Willbreaker. The relic of a brother's sword. Zebu Aram will cleave the dreadnought from my throne.
You treat the Taken as something apart from the Hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are Hive, and their newfound curiosities serve me well.
Good. You've disrupted the ritual, but something else has stepped into the gap.
This is not my taking. Knife of my slaying. To arms.
You have no authority here.
What matters is that taking it down won't empower Zebu Aram, right? Then we cut the chatter.